investors, and welcome back to Rychotech Industries. Except today I'm taking off the mask of the fake CEO of a fake company that's not even a company, it's a YouTube channel, to be me, David. The guy who makes the videos that go on this channel. The guy who records, edits, has all sorts of fun doing it. Because today happens to be the 5th anniversary of this channel existing. I made this channel so I could post one video, which was the Tron 2.0 Weapons HD video, which I don't know why you can stream it in HD, because I definitely didn't make it in HD, I just put HD in the title, because I thought that's how it worked at the time. I guess it just kind of worked, so The point of today is I'm going to give a brief overview of where the channel started, where it went, and where it is now. I'm going to thank a couple people along the way that I feel I didn't, like I credited them, but I didn't give them the shout out that they deserve, so I hope that this will be enough to make up for, I guess, my lack of involvement with people who were involved. So where did Rychotech start? Well, when it started it wasn't called Rychotech, as some of you may know, I don't know, maybe, but it was DDB86 Legacy. Why was it that? Because I came up with it on the spot. That's all it was. There was no meaning behind it. DDB's my initials, 86 is a number that we keep seeing. It's kind of a running joke in my family. And then Legacy, I don't know, maybe it was Tron Legacy, but that's kind of, it was just, you know how you make a screen name. So anyway, as DDB86 Legacy, I made that video. Then I was watching a bunch of Tobuscus, because at that time he was really active in making a ton of sketches and skits and vlogs and stuff like that. So I really wanted to be like him. So I made 2 vlogs. One, just like an intro, hey, this is who I am. And then the other one was like, well, I had strep throat. I was like, yeah, let's make this and just talk to the internet. None of those videos got a lot of views, and that's probably good because they're not that great. I haven't taken them down. You can still watch them. I don't really plan on taking anything off of the channel. So the next thing that happened was my friend showed me a video by a guy whose name was Ross Scott. And this video was on Machinima, which was awesome back then, by the way. And it was called Freeman's Mind, and I loved it. It was hilarious, it was something I could relate to, but most of all, it was something I could do. So, using Fraps and Windows Movie Maker, and my dad's a music person, so I had access to microphones, but I didn't know microphone editing, so the audio still didn't sound good. I made a version of a Mind series in the Portal game. Now, if any of you don't know, the main character in the Portal series is a girl. I just kind of glanced over that, didn't think it would be that big a deal. Apparently to the internet that matters a lot though. So if you look at the first episode of this series, the one that everyone goes to and then immediately clicks away when they hear it's a male voice, it's got a very high dislike to like ratio. Because people are like that, I guess. But if you go to any further episode, that's where the people who actually enjoyed the series kept watching, and those all have a lot of likes, so I guess some people liked it. This became a theme, pretty much the theme for my channel for the next 2.5 to 3 years. I just continued making that show and people kept watching it. I actually started the first one before Portal 2 came out, and then when Portal 2 came out, people were asking if I would do it, so I decided, why not? And then eventually that ended. But let's kind of go over that whole era, because that's a lot of ground to cover. During that time, I really wanted to make more content other than just Shell's Mind. Like, I really wanted to do sketches. Here's the problem with me is I haven't had friends that have been readily available to just hang out and make videos. I haven't been able to get involved in a community of people that like doing film and stuff like that as much as I do. So that has been a big setback with me. I also feel like my lack of personal motivation sometimes, like instead of making a video, I'll just watch one, is a huge deal. So I tried to make a few different sketches, some other video game based videos because I didn't need anyone else to do it, I just needed myself, my voice, and Fraps. So after doing Shell's Mind and then some normal gameplay stuff, a couple skits here and there, and a couple vlogs and things like that, Shell's Mind finally ended, and the entire fan base of people that I'd get like 300 views within like 3 days, which, wow, that's so amazing. But they just dropped out. And I was like, okay, what do I do? I just kept making videos, a lot of gameplay stuff, which is really oversaturated now, and I realize I guess I'm just adding to that, but it's fun to make, and if I can post me enjoying a video game online and someone enjoys that video is worth it. I've had a lot of on and off periods while making videos just because I've moved, I've gone to college because I started this freshman year of high school. Basically, the outflow of videos on my channel has very accurately reflected the amount of time that I've had in my life and the amount of motivation combined. So then let's bring this more into recent times. I have the Starcatcher series, which I've been making a lot of recently, and I actually just edited a bunch today. So Freeman's Mind Source, what's the deal with that? Well, I started that a while ago. I actually emailed Ross Scott seeing if he was okay with it, which I didn't, I guess, have to do because he doesn't have any copyright on it. But he was like, yeah, whatever, I mean, it's you can do what you want. So I made that. A lot of people complained about it being called Freeman's Mind Source, so I switched it to Mind of Freeman like a couple months ago. So people may be wondering, why don't episodes of that come out nearly as frequently as Shell's Mind episodes were? Well, here's the deal. I actually figured out that you can increase the visual quality of the videos by a ton using the source engine to output everything as still images and upload that into Premiere. This is all technical stuff you don't care about. Basically, I found a much nicer but much longer process for making the videos. So my question to you guys is, do you like the motion blur effect that I added in the most recent episode? If you do, I will put the time into adding that, and if not, maybe I'll drop it. I don't know. So that brings us to the thank yous that I have to give out to two major people, really. One would be Cyborg Rocks. He actually made a fan art wallpaper. I will link it in the description if it still exists online. I believe it was on DeviantArt. But he sent me a link to a fan art that he made way back in the day when I had a Minecraft thing. He had my Minecraft character, my house, my weapon of choice. I think was it a shovel? I think it was a shovel. And then he had me and an evil me, who I haven't used in a while. I just wanted to say right now, thank you so much for being involved at all with, with that. The next person that I'd like to mention is, I haven't seen them around on YouTube at all recently. At all. They may not even have an online presence anymore, but it was Nike Tower Nikito. You may have seen the credit in the bottom right corner of the screen that I've made, but he did these awesome intro animations for a couple of my shows. He did this one for Shell's Mind where the logo dissipates. You'll see it if you go back to Shell's Mind Season 3. Reflecting on my past, it was really cool to have you guys involved. And that would happen to be the end of the Rychotech historic overview. If there's any questions I didn't answer that you guys want to know the answer to, post them in the comments. I don't get enough comments for me to not be able to respond to each and every single one of them, so I'll be responding to them. It's been really cool to do this for 5 years. Even though I haven't even hit like 1,000 subscribers, this is the closing notes that I'd like to end on regarding numbers, YouTube, and all that. I actually monetize my videos. I don't make pretty much anything off of it, but I've made some. But I want to let you guys know this. If you want to start doing YouTube, but you have a mentality that relies on money, don't even think about it, because it's not going to work. If you want to do YouTube because you love making videos, because it's fun to you, that is why you should do YouTube. I will say that making videos became my passion over time. At first, I just wanted people to see me. I wanted to do that. That's why a lot of my earlier stuff is just kind of weird. But it became what I love to do over time, and now I'm actually thinking of pursuing a career in film in some way. I really want to be involved with film as my long-term career path. Love it. Like I said, 5 years and I haven't even hit 1,000 subscribers, but that does not even matter to me, because people have commented saying that the video that I made brightened their day, and just that alone, the fact that at least even a single person has, had their day brightened because a video that I made, it's just a great feeling. On that note, I will end this video by saying there is a lot more content to come, and I look forward to seeing what you guys think of it, if any of you find that it's comment worthy. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you. Almost said Markiplier's thing, but I'll see you next time.